Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your life path number reading for life path 7. And this is for September 2017. So if you're unfamiliar with life path numbers and you're curious, this is life path numbers are calculated by birth, our birth dates, which gives us, that information of our personalities and our unique characteristics and our life path journeys. Okay, so life path number 7, you guys are the free thinkers. You guys are very analytical, very deep individuals. You guys have God's number. You know, number 7 represents the crown chakra. So you guys are very in tune and very connected. Okay, you guys are like the person that watches and takes a step back where others may not pay attention to detail, but you do. You're that type of person. I'll leave in the description box the link to 7reflections.com, which you can calculate your life path number and maybe others with your month, day, and year of birth. Okay. All right. So 7 cards define spirit. This life path number 7 for September 2017. Oh my gosh, you guys have lots of major arcana cards. Wow. Wow. You have 1 minor arcana card so far out of, so 2. You guys have majority majors. That's a lot going on here. And I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Let's see. I said you guys, life path number 7 is very powerful. I'm sorry, I got interrupted. So they say that number 11, life path number 11, you don't really have to honor the master numbers because really your life path number is 1 single digit. So technically if you equal 11, or you get 11 as your life path number, it's really 2 because it's 1 plus 1, it's 2. So you have to break it down to a single digit. Also 22 is common as well. If you get 22, it would break down to 2 plus 2, which is 4. So your life path would be 4. I really feel like 7 is powerful outside of number 11. Number 11 is a very powerful, it's a master number, but really life paths go up to 9. Okay. But I feel like you guys your number is very powerful. It's connected to spirit, connected to all that is. It's the crown chakra, like I said. Very powerful. So let's see what your unique quality is this month. You have the Lovers. So your unique quality this month as the Lovers card, I feel like, is like I said, you guys see things from all angles. You guys take a step back. You look at the things that other people do not pay attention to. Okay, very observant people. The Lovers is about choices. Okay, major choices, not just something very quick and frivolous like I want to wear a green shirt today. No, I actually want to wear a purple shirt today. It's not that. It's much deeper than that. Okay, and this is the sign of Gemini. So you may be a Gemini. These are they're ruled by the planet Mercury, which is all about communication. Okay, so higher thought processes, you may look at things from both different angles, subconsciously, unconsciously, things like you process things on a different level, the left or the right side of the brain. You're very intelligent, you guys, and I feel like with the Lovers, it could represent a love situation where you are able to pick and choose who you invest your time in, romantically or friendship or business-wise, how much energy you give to others. You're very wise with your decisions in the matters of the heart. You take your logic with you as well. Or I should say, you take your heart with your logic because you guys are, I feel like you're very analytical. So I feel like you know how to use balance this month. Okay, with these polar opposites within the self, there's a balance there, I feel. So the Judgment card represents how can you promote balance in your life, okay? So how to promote balance? Definitely listen to your judgment. You got a lot of major arcana cards. I feel like you're someone who's very in tune this month, and it's not really a surprise because you're life path 7. But judgment is paying attention, okay? Trusting your own judgment and discernments. Being open and receptive to higher consciousness or wisdom, or maybe messages from spirit. If that's you, if you're that type of person that believes in synchronicities and divine messages, definitely pay attention to those because they're guiding you. Okay, so you have the Hangman, which represents what are you currently creating in your life this month. Okay, so you're creating from a place, I feel, where no one else might understand or get you. A place where other people might get stuck, you know, puzzled, not able to figure things out on their own, whereas you can. You can be that person that stands up against the wall and kind of just looks at everything and, you know, gathers information. Able to get yourself out of a sticky situation this month, maybe even. But you do things that others don't do. You see things and you register things and you study things in a way that no one else does. So I feel like you're creating a way out of a situation, maybe for others, for the sake of people in your life, maybe. Or maybe you were stuck trying to figure out or making the decision, because you have the Two of Wands as well with the Four of Cups. So these could be things that you weren't too sure of, don't know how to really go about it, but you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to use, it's like these two separate energies within you. You're trying to utilize these contrasts, these polar opposites, to help you see things from your higher guidance, your higher wisdom. Okay, so the Two of Wands, this represents what area of your life will benefit from structure, okay? So the Two of Wands, I feel like, is your approach to life or to situations, okay? So something about your approach can definitely benefit from structure. Maybe you're used to only going about things in a specific way or taking action, or, you know, you're used to one way of moving or acting, I feel, really. So, because you do need to make a decision, I feel, or a choice this month. And I feel like it requires you to not do that thing that you always do the same way. Maybe it requires you to take a different action, and you're good at figuring things out. It's just the best way to put it. So I feel like this area of your life where you feel stuck and unsure and not really sure how to make a decision, I feel, or which way to go, what action to take, what should I say, you know, whatever the case may be, this will definitely benefit from structure. Okay, so what change can benefit you this month? The World card. So what changes? I feel like you can have a tendency to kind of step back, like I said, because you're the observer, and not many observers are the standout persons, guys or girls. They're the ones that stand in the back and kind of watch. You might stick your head out the crowd every now and then, but I feel like you prefer to be that person that sits in the background. And Spirit's telling you that you need to step out, okay? Make yourself known, put yourself out there in some sort of way. Might be uncomfortable at first because it's like you're exposing yourself, you're being completely naked with others, maybe even you. This may even require you to step out and share what you know with others, and you might feel uncomfortable with that. Could be something on the internet that you need to express, because the World Wide Web, I think of sometimes with the World card, and then with the Two of Wands, he's holding a globe. So it could definitely be something in relations to the internet or social media or something, or sharing with a mass group of people, if possible, of course. So this is what I feel like will benefit from change. if that makes sense. So what will help you promote harmony in your life? The Hierophant. Not really changing who you are and your ways. I feel like just a little bit of tweaking, but the Hierophant says, this is my path and I'm going my own way. I've been on this journey for a long time. I've learned a lot and I still require more to learn. But I can also help and teach and guide others at the same time. So you have something to share with others. You have something to teach. Teach me thy ways is what I'm getting. Maybe even being a student this time around, okay? But I feel like you've been a student. As an observer, that's being a student. So I feel like being a teacher and implementing those things is actually out of your comfort zone. You're having to give of yourself. How can you serve your highest good this month with the Four of Cups? You need to take up this offer. I feel like Spirit's been trying to get you to do whatever this is, and it's been a tough decision for you. It requires you to trust in your emotions this time around. Maybe you're too much in the air, too grounded, too balanced, and maybe it requires you to step and tap into your heart and do what's being asked of you by Spirit. I feel like you're being guided to step out in some way, whereas you have not been doing that. Okay. So that is your reading, Life Path 7. I hope that you've enjoyed this and gives you a lot of insight, maybe even some clarity, and you'll find it beneficial throughout the month. Okay. And as always, I'm sending you much love. Until the next month's reading, peace.